Okay, hello, Brandon. I have got your work up right here. Right. Okay, but I have okay. So you've got your written rationale here, and I think it's a good idea to use an image. I think that you concentrating on what hit you the most in your visit was that beautiful blue water. I think that's important. The one thing I'm not seeing is this correlation between. I know you wanted to do this snorkeling stuff, but I think that wanting to express the clear, beautiful blue water of the Caribbean is a natural way to express the message in any magazine ad involving a resort or spa in the Caribbean. That's your strong point, right? So I'm just wondering about adding the scuba gear to your. I mean, I'm just saying, why don't we just advertise Amethyst Bay as having these gorgeous, this gorgeous scenery, and you can offer. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, and that's all I'm saying. I just think that trying to connect the snorkeling, a snorkeling sale in with a promotion for a ultra um, not expensive, but upper. What is the word I'm looking for? Like not high class, but a higher quality hotel, resort and spa. So you have this kind of like this upper echelon through four color, full color, glossy, full page magazine ad, and it seems just like a waste that you're just gonna make an ad for 20% off snorkeling gear. Just following what I'm saying? I hope so. Um, I think there's better ways to go. I would say that you're going to do this. I would suggest doing this. Let's forget the snorkel gear and let's concentrate on the Caribbean and the resort itself. Let me show you. Well, first of all, I just want to mention I think it's a really excellent idea using an image as your background. Now, this image here has been, I'm not sure what's going on, but it has definitely been skewed or stretched. We can clearly see that as we go back and forth from the two images. Note the shape of this fish right here. See how it's real wide? Look at this one. See how it just got real skinny? We'll do it again. Just keep looking. And look at the other fishes too. They all change shape. The whole coral reef changes shape. And what is happening here is you're adjusting image size without constraining the original proportion of the image. To do so, you want to hold that shift key down when you're dragging the corner of your image in Photoshop. That'll constrain the proportions. And if you just do a Google search on how do I constrain the original proportions of an image in Photoshop, it'll show you how. That way you won't have these squished fishes and squished reefs, etc. So, okay, so, and then I think using the image as a background is a great choice. Very smart design decision. But what I want to do is this. Let's take a look. I've been using this example. I'm sure you've seen it. Got the nice background image, got the headline, got the subhead, got a paragraph of text, and then you have your logo and your call to action. So as opposed to saying, all right, I have we've got this resort that's located in the Caribbean at St. Thomas, all right? So I'm just wondering, like, this is kind of like, I would look at this and I would go, oh, wow, thanks for the 20% off. I just traveled several thousand miles to come to your resort and you're going to give me 20% off snorkel gear? No, thank you. It's more of, it's just not a promotion. It's not offering anything, especially since it's so far away. I mean, you see a 20% off at your local store, that's fine. You're driving by it anyways, but nobody is certainly going to go to St. Thomas to save 20% on snorkel gear. So let's forget that promotion. I'm going to say let's go with a general informational promotion for the spa. And by that, let's do this. Let's follow this formula. You've got the image. Use the image as a background. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a headline and a subhead in here. Okay. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. Get yourself a headline, a subhead, and then a informational paragraph. This is who we are. This is where we at. This is what we do, and this is why we do it better than anyone. Then at the bottom of the page, you can give your logo, your location, your contact information, etc., and your call to action, as it were. mention this ad for 20% off your second night or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're not using this whole almost third of a page to feature a promotion that's a dog, basically. I'm no offense to you at all. I'm just saying in marketing terms, this promotion's a dog. Nobody's going to go to the Caribbean to save 20% in snorkeling gear. And while you're in the Caribbean, it's not likely you're going to buy snorkeling gear because then you have to haul it home. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say, let's forget the snorkeling and just go with the general informational. If you disagree with what I'm saying, or if you have a reason for wanting to maintain your layouts the way they are, just let me know and sell me on it, and I'll be glad to consider that. But right now, my main concern is getting you a good, solid ad for your portfolio that you can show along in conjunction with the banner. Okay, that's all I have. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a holler. Thanks, man.